You know what I'm finding really funny right now? I'm finding it hilarious how many MAGA Republicans are basically being forced right now to pretend that the things Donald Trump is doing right now are things that they voted for. Like, they're being forced to pretend that all of this bullshit happening right now are things that they wanted. Like, they're literally right now out here cheering on changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. They're like, yeah, you see what Trump did? He changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico. Like, who cared about this shit? Who voted for that? Who ever gave one damn about that? Because Donald Trump never talked about it on the campaign trail. And they're cheering on executive orders bringing back plastic straws. They're like, yeah, that's one of his accomplishments. Are you freaking kidding me? And then they're also like, oh yeah, and DOGE out there finding the fraud. They've found none. This is why you haven't seen an arrest warrant, an indictment, nothing. They've found no fraud. They're finding things that they don't like, and they're calling it fraud. And they're finding things that existed during Donald Trump's first term. So it's not like he ever gave a damn about any of these things. But it's hilarious that these people now have to pretend that they don't care about their gas prices, their grocery prices, their egg prices, the price of rent, that the fact that they haven't gotten a raise, the fact that they don't have good health care, the fact that the federal minimum wage has never gone up. They are having to pretend that none of that matters to them, because what they've gotten is the Gulf of Mexico being changed to the Gulf of America, plastic straws, and DOGE finding what they're calling fraud, which they have not. You even have Fox News out there. They're like, you know what? When they find all this fraud, they're going to return that money back to the people. And then people will be able to buy things and take out loans and all of that. What the fuck are you talking about? When have billionaires and millionaires ever returned money to the people? This is you guys believing in trickle-down economics again. These people, if they were to find any fraud, if they were to actually recover any money, that would go back to millionaires and billionaires in the form of tax cuts. In no world will Donald Trump and Elon Musk find money and say, you know what? That poor dude living in whatever Kentucky right now, he could really use this money. Let's send him a check. That shit is not happening. It's not happening. And Fox News is a complete joke for trying to portray this bullshit.
When you are finding all of this money, when you are taking it back, when you are cutting off future streams of funding, give that back to the American people. Then you will see the economy absolutely explode. And people will once again be able to take out new loans and start new businesses and all the wonderful things that follow when they have more of their own money.
Listen, folks, none of that shit is happening. Don't bank on this money. Don't think you are getting a check. You are not. It will be a cold day in hell before Donald Trump and Elon Musk send you a check because of all the waste, fraud, and abuse that they're finding. These people are so full of shit. And right now, they don't even know. We have no idea what Elon Musk is. Like, Fox News had Caroline LeVitt on, and they were asking her, what exactly is Elon Musk's role at DOGE? Because we have this affidavit here that says he's not an employee of DOGE at all. And watch her trip all over her words trying to explain something she has no idea about, because she's not in a loop on this either. She's made to look like a fool because Donald Trump and Elon Musk aren't telling her anything because they don't know what the hell is going on.
Thanks for coming back on with us. It seems there's being a lot made of what Elon Musk's role is actually at DOGE. The president has introduced him as the head of DOGE multiple times in interviews, yet there's this affidavit that we've been able to get our hands on here that the press has as well. That it contradicts the White House claim that he's the head of DOGE. This affidavit actually says he doesn't work for DOGE at all. Reading directly from it, it says Musk is not an employee of the U.S. DOGE Service or the U.S. DOGE Service Temporary Organization. That's according to the director of the White House's Office of Administration. So what is his role at DOGE?
Sure, I'm happy to clarify. Elon Musk is a special government employee here at the White House, serving at the direction of the President of the United States, Donald Trump. Elon Musk has been tasked with overseeing DOGE on behalf of the President, and DOGE employees, DOGE folks have been onboarding at respective agencies across our federal bureaucracy as political appointees, just like any other political appointee gets on board with the new administration with the changing of hands, and those individuals are helping the secretaries at all of our agencies that have been nominated and confirmed by President Trump in the United States Senate to cut waste, fraud, and abuse at these respective agencies. So that's the way DOGE has been set up, and that's the way it will continue to operate.
That might be one of the worst non-answers I've ever heard from the worst dictatorship you've ever heard of. Like, this is the dumbest takeover of our country ever. Right now, you have Donald Trump, who is basically the elected president, and you have Elon Musk, who is the actual president, running around, doing whatever the hell he wants. They've been saying this whole time, he's the leader of DOGE, he's the president of DOGE or whatever, and now she's saying, well, he's been tasked with overseeing DOGE, and he's a special, employee of the White House, and all of the DOGE folks, the DOGE employees? What are you talking about? Elon Musk was supposed to be the guy running DOGE, and now this affidavit says that he's not, and you're sitting here making up new titles for him because you have no idea what's going on. This is a shit show. Like, this is the definition of a shit show in every facet. They have no idea what's going on. These are the people many of you voted for to run our country, and they don't know what they're doing. You have so much bullshit happening right now that they're not in control of, and you have the White House press secretary who's not in a loop and who looks like an idiot because she's trying to explain something they haven't even told her about. We're only 20 some odd days into this shit show, and it's already this bad. Imagine how much worse it's going to be. Goodness gracious. Once again, I want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. We're over 90,000 subscribers. Please share my page with as many people as you can, because we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And as always, I really do appreciate you guys. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.